second qualifying round on the pole. From St. Johnsbury, Vermont, Billy Lang will be behind the wheel of the 66. Running outside pole. Coming from the state of Vermont, car number 69. This is, of course, Rupert Flipper Erwin in the 69. Inside of row number 2 in the 77, the Ken Keach Builders automobile. From St. Johnsbury, Vermont, brother Dwayne Keach in the 77. Fourth spot on the grid with a new number and a new paint job. From Pittsburgh, New Hampshire, it will be Steve Patnode. Inside of row 3, from Lancaster, New Hampshire, the 10 for Bertie Gilbert. On the outside, from East Montpelier, Vermont, the racing veteran in the 15, Joey LeCaire, will run outside of that spot. Inside of row of the last and final row on the grid, car number 1, veteran campaigner in the J.A. McDonald automobile from Lyndonville, Vermont, Steve Burgess in the 1. And the shotgun running position, ladies and gentlemen, from Lancaster, New Hampshire, is, of course, Hawkin Don Kennison. Late model sportsman, the Parkstown Late Model Series down the green. Flipper comes for him on the outside, and Rupert Erwin fires up the 69. Erwin going to the front, Billy Lang hanging with him. Look out, automobiles coming together and tearing them up. Big chunk out of the door, the passenger side of Bertie Gilbert's number 10. You'll see it come by. They banged up the sheet metal on this one. LeCaire has a wounded automobile. Now there's an inside look at a late model.
66 has got to go up one.
LeCaire carrying up that automobile a little bit. He will limp it back to the pit area.
23.
Field relining. Lang on the inside, Flipper Erwin on the outside. Keach and Burgess, row number 2, the late models are under green. On the jump, it's Lang hanging top on the downstairs line, and here comes Erwin upside. Erwin up on the outside looking for running room. Billy Lang's giving him a handful. Couple of Vermont drivers hammer and tong in turn number 2. Keach gets high, Kennison ducks down low. Here's LeCaire under Burgess in turn number 3, and they get together.
That's the second.
Drop kicked off.
Get it out, please. Get it out.
Joey LeCaire making the move on the inside, gets into the side of Steve Burgess, and they both come around. The pace car in the infield. They look to Troy Germain out of turn number 4, the Parkstown Late Model Series under green. Erwin comes for Billy Lang on the outside, and Honkin' Don comes with him. Up the outside. It is Rupert Flipper Erwin looking to run strong out there, and Billy Lang is hanging tough. Lang now dropping off as Honkin' Don Kennison pulls up to go with Flipper Erwin. Lang still hanging very, very strong in the 66 downstairs, and here's Burgess inside, outside, trying to find a hole.
Lang is another Impala chassis.
Is it what?
That's
another?
Stacy's old car.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Former Stacy Cahoon automobile with Billy Lang behind the wheel in the 66, following Flipper Erwin to the line. Kennison now looking to set up Lang in turn 2. Looks to the outside. Doesn't quite make the move. They work into turn 3 with the halfway marker on the field. Halfway marker coming out. Burgess comes to 4th. Keach drops off to 5th, but it is Rupert Flipper Erwin out in front of this second qualifying round for the late model series. Burgess and Kennison now looking at each other for that third running spot. Burgess downstairs. Kennison on the outside wants none of Steve Burgess, still trying to find a way around the 66 of Billy Lang. 7 down, 7 laps in the books. 2-lap marker will show this time by. 2-lap marker coming up. Look at this 3-car battle from the second running spot, and Billy Lang has got Kennison and Burgess crawling all over him in turn 2, and he is hanging right in there. Billy Lang with a death grip on the wheel works out of turn number 2, and Burgess gets sprung loose downstairs. Lang and Kennison do a little bumper tag, and Burgess takes advantage of it. Jumps on the inside spot, and Steve Burgess goes to second. Checkers for Erwin. Second spot to Burgess. Third will go to Hunkin' Don.
Started out with 8, ended with 5.
Home legends on the high banks of Barry, Vermont, Splendor Road. Ladies and gentlemen, second qualifying round late model win to Flipper Erwin.